Hello, gorgeous soul. Welcome to your October astrology. Oh, it's very intense, but in a good way. We have Pluto going direct. We have Mercury going direct. We have Saturn going direct. So it should feel as if something is being lifted from our spiritual shoulders and we're like, yeah, I can go forward again. There is, however, a partial solar eclipse. So we won't necessarily have all the information we need until much later on. This is a sizzling month of mystery and possibility. Here's your monthly horoscope. Pisces, glorious Pisces. This month is all about you coming into your power. It could also be a very sensual, a month where you're like, rah, I am feeling passionate about everything on a deep level. There may be secrets. There may be conversations where you realize that you do have the power. There's so much going on. But let's start at the beginning. Mercury is going direct, which is great because Mercury has been retrograde in your one-to-one relationship zone. So intimate relationships, romantic relationships, one-to-one friendships, business partnerships may have been a bit chaotic. You might have been going, what is going on? I don't understand how somebody could say this to me. What do they mean? There's been a lot of confusion, but it is clearing up. Now, when Mercury trines Pluto, it may be that you go out and about and you meet someone that actually shifts your whole life. That, or you go out with someone that you're in love with and the dynamic of your relationship changes around the 7th. But change isn't bad. Don't be fearful of change. I know sometimes Pisces, that you should be dreaming fairy tales and puppy dogs and rainbows and positive futures, but sometimes you can go into fear mode. Don't go into fear mode. This month is about you diving through fear and coming up triumphant and in your power. Now, the full moon in Aries on October the 9th is giving you the opportunity to have a revelation about your sense of security. Now, you know what I always say, security comes from within. As soon as you're more secure in yourself, understand the beauty and magic of your fabulous, delightful and divine soul, that's when things change for you. And in many ways, that is what this month is all about. Pluto is also going direct, which is great. You'll find it much easier in a group setting, whether that's work, whether that's hanging out with old friends, whatever it is, it's easier. Perhaps you hung out with old friends and you were like, oh, actually I've outgrown this. And yes, you have gone through quite a few changes where you are moving on, where you are coming into your power, where you're diving in and going, actually I want to sort of swim deeper with people on my level. And that magic is woven into this month too. With the Sun trine Saturn, you may be committing to your spiritual path in some way. You may decide that you want to do something and put it out there in the world rather than keeping it to yourself. Let's say, for instance, you do tarot. You might decide, right, actually, I'm going to start working with that. I'm actually going to start charging for that. Whatever it is, could be many things, obviously. Whatever it is that you feel is your magic. And for some people, magic is being an accountant. Our individual magic is unique. Whatever your magic is, you're going to commit to it more. And you're using your intuition and you're following your soul compass. Sometimes we ignore the intuition of our soul. And that is when life gets, a bit complicated. So you're being urged to listen to that inner voice and know, actually, and this is the truth, your power comes from your intuition. That is your superpower, and it is on, boom, high this month. Venus is also trine Saturn. You might be committing to a lover or even an affair, actually, but there's something to do with your sense of, I am in touch with my own sexuality, whatever that be, even if it's asexual. I am in touch with my sexuality, and even if that is celibacy, whatever it is, it's yours, and you're going to revel in it and commit to it, and potentially someone else is going to see you and join with you on a new level. That's whether you're in a relationship or not. A relationship can deepen when you realize your own power within that relationship. Now, the energy really peaks with that on October the 22nd when the Sun and Venus are conjunct in Libra, which is in your primal zone. So it's very, very full on that day. And then the energy shifts, and October the 23rd, Venus and the Sun go into Scorpio. And it's almost like you're waking up from a deep sleep and you're like, right, I want to adventure. I want to push my boundaries. I want to study. I want to just express myself in the world and really be true to myself and really sort of show off a bit. So you're feeling much more outgoing from the 22nd. Also, we have a new moon in Scorpio, but it has got a partial solar eclipse. So if you're talking about studying, traveling, pushing yourself in some way, just bear in mind that you haven't quite got the full story. Now with Mercury trine Mars, you might be talking about moving or discussing something deeply important connected to your family. But you're doing it in a way where you're in your power. You're not frightened to talk about things that maybe perhaps in the past you'd buried. Quite a deep month for you, but also a powerful one. In good news, retrograde Jupiter, the planet of good fortune, the planet of expansion, is going back into your sign. Yeah, baby, that is really good. You'll get this flavour of wonder and opportunity. And yes, it is retrograde, but maybe an opportunity from the past that didn't quite come off comes back into your life. Mercury then goes into Scorpio. Again, you're discussing adventure. You're talking about things that are different and unusual, and it's sparking up your spirit. Now, Halloween has got a very intense energy this year, with the moon conjunct Pluto, the Lord of Transformation. So there's quite a lot of intensity if you're mixing with other people. So you can either fling yourself into that, or if you feel that you're not up to that intensity on that night, stay at home, do your own magic, maybe on a one-to-one level rather than in a group. But either way, it's intense. So much love to you. You take care, and I'll speak to you soon.
Reading with me should be like talking to a friend.
I just dive straight into the messages I'm getting. I'm like a channel. I'm channeling messages only for one purpose, to help people.
What I always do is give the truth, because I'm giving the information that's coming through from spirit.
And it is a bit like a three-way conversation sometimes. I've got the person on the phone, I've got me, and I've got another voice that's telling me things.
I want you to find your own spiritual truthness. I know I have the tools to help you. We have the answers that we are looking for within ourselves.
My priority is to connect to your truth and guide you to be the best version of yourself you can be and have the best life that you can have.
Always I'm thankful to the people that come to me, because these are people who are taking that guidance and they're coming back again to let me know that that was right.
We need happiness in our lives, we need joy, we need love, and these things shouldn't be so elusive. They should come to us as our birthright, and I want people to have that. I want people to be able to see what's getting in the way of that, and I want to give them the ability to go directly to their dreams.
Having a reading is about, as well as you want the predictions, but you need a feeling of being understood, because reading should be empowering. The reading is not about me, it's about you.
I'll be looking at not just the obstacles in your life, but also the opportunities. I'd like to be the person that's going to straighten your crown for you.
It's being able to help somebody have a map back to where they've got lost from.